Hi, welcome back to our shenanigans. This is... What number is it?
72, I think.
Yes, it is 72.
Woo, I missed math.
Why did you need math for that? It says it right there. Wait, no,
Where?
no, right there?
Where does it say it?
At the bottom of the stream? Am I pointing the right way? Yes.
Yes, you are pointing to the right.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Just edit reality until you get it right.
Exactly. Okay, last time on Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, we all know you heard the music as I said it.
Yeah, everyone did.
we did some sailing.
It was
He encountered RoboFiat.
terrifying.
We encountered RoboFiat, punched RoboFiat, got RoboFiat drunk, entered the head of a child. Don't worry, the child was dead.
Oh, good. I was afraid that the child was
This-
still alive.
When you say like that, it sounds even more nonsensical than it actually is.
Don't worry, the child
Not
wasn't
saying
actually dead
something.
because the child's right there, but the child was also looking at his own dead body.
You're making this more confusing.
Nah.
As it goes.
Don't worry, but towards the end of it, that same exact child got punched and knocked out and went back and met his own self, so he saw himself, which was told by a child, shown him as a child, what happened to him as a child.
Kidception.
The one thing worse than a murderer. A child.
A child.
And that's why I kill all of them.
Wait, what?
You've never succeeded to kill a single child, West. The only person who has succeeded was Sun, who killed a child as the child.
What about the warlord?
I'm getting so fucking confused.
Fair enough. You've killed a child. But
And
they
I plan on
consented.
killing more.
And
I
plan
don't
on
think
killing more.
I don't think the warlord was
No, they were.
somebody that had a persona.
No, they were
was
fucking
around.
young, to be real. For elf standards, they are young. They were.
Here we go
They were
again.
they were maybe in their 80s to 100s.
Yeah, that's a child.
That's a child.
Hey, hi, Jack.
The younglings.
Hi, Mega.
What would you do if I used jump off the nearest cliff while in D&D VR?
That's my thing.
Yeah, that's West's thing.
Plus, it says it only has an effect in.
Anywho.
Project says how jump off the nearest cliff or ledge in any Dark Souls game.
Oh, you mean that thing?
It does have the Dark Souls caveat to it.
Yeah, it's the Dark Souls caveat.
Oh, okay.
That's like the one warning for that one. Only works if we're doing the DS stream. You can, if you watch the stream and get points when I do the DS Dark Souls streams on Sunday, you can make me jump off a cliff because West thought it would be funny. Okay,
And it was funny.
and it is.
And it made you fail that jump like 4 more times.
Eh.
It really didn't.
You know, hi, Jack, I just realized something.
Yeah,
You never added Suddenly Tarask.
I'm never going to add suddenly Tarask.
What about that desk of Tarask that I had that you didn't realize I would immediately pull every single card from the deck?
Suddenly, Trasks.
Suddenly Tarask. Anywho, okay.
The deck the Starak took?
Yeah.
The deck that apparently was too broken and I just pulled every card instantly and it was not okay.
You weren't supposed to do that. Okay.
Sorry for using the item I got. My bad, guys.
All right. As we return to the inside of Nutter's bag to the downstairs lower section of the basement to a now not so drunk RoboFiat, who has been slowly soberized due to whatever Ravel gave him. Nutters, who has been dream stalking, and RoboFiat, who has also been technically dream stalking you. as you
Yay!
awake to see Nutters, where are you in accordance to TK right now for when you went into his head?
I would probably be in the baby room
Baby room? Okay.
because, you know, Nutters has a child now.
You see, as you finally woken up, you see Rob's hand kind of on you, and you see this bulb, this ball in his hand that's kind of just barely peeking through the goo, touching you. And as you
Oof.
wake, he pulls it away, and it's goes through the arm, travels back up, and bobs near the chest, where the heart would be.
Okay.
Rob, TK's awake.
Oh, you're awake. Top of the morning.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah,
By the way,
Buddy.
everyone does get a long rest. That did take the course of the whole night, so everyone is in the house now, starting to wake up. Okay.
You're curious about the sphere thing, aren't you?
a bit.
That's my brain.
Why did you have your brain right next to me?
Well, how else am I supposed to dream walk with you?
Why? I time to think about this. I need to go get some answers.
don't know.
Is Desra still around?
Who?
Oh boy, I don't think you actually know. I'll be looking around, trying to get a companion's attention. I've got some questions.
Well, good luck with that.
All right.
In the meantime, I'm going to find find the fellow whose idea it was to dig up a body.
That would be Nutter.
The squirrel.
Yes.
Oh, that'll make this a lot easier then. As Rob goes to off to find others.
You enter the baby room to see Nutters tending to a fuzzy fuzzy.
Oh,
Well, actually, hold on. Is Rob allowed into the baby room? Dev. Okay.
I don't know, Rob, so I would have to say no. Be very protective.
Okay.
Because this is his only chance of making one.
Okay, so is there like a peeking window to see into the room, or is it just completely closed off?
Yeah, the door would be open. He just wouldn't be able to go through it.
All right.
all right. Seeing the door open, I would try and walk through, and then most likely just flat against an invisible
Yeah,
wall.
pretty much.
Oi.
Do I see
Well,
this?
I have to admit this is a new one.
Yeah, basically, there's now a door that is just see-through Rob. Slightly blue in the doorway.
Do I see this happen?
Yeah, probably.
Look up. Hey, can I help you?
Aye, I was told you're the one whose idea it was to stick to Betty. What's the dig up a buddy?
Ravel sitting outside the room, where reading a book, small in his comparison. That would be
I had a
correct.
parent, but
how it's how to be an uncle for dummies.
how to be a mom.
Yes, Mother's Guide to Parenthood.
Yeah, right.
For dummies.
Nah, just Mother's Guide to Parenthood. That's what he's reading. As he flips the page and he looks at you, he says, "That is correct. We did indeed dig up a body."
After Rob reforms himself, yeah.
Says-
Look at him and I said, "Whoa. Actually, it's not a dead body."
It ain't?
It's
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. It was a construct, wasn't it?
It's some kind of robot thing.
That's right. I forgot about
And that's
that.
what we were trying to determine. I kind of suspected something was up. That's why we went and dug it up.
we didn't
But I
even
guess you're
really
fine
know
then.
about it. We didn't actually exactly know about it until TK told us or showed us the spot.
Well, I knew that it would either be nothing there or something that wasn't TK there. Because
Huh.
TK's with us, so how could his body be there?
Well, if it was TK's idea to dig it up, and it's his body,
But TK did dig it up.
I digged it up.
Oh yeah,
But
but he was there. TK was there with us.
whatever.
His
Sounds
body.
like you lot figured it out, and I'm not needed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get me some breakfast. You guys got a trash bin or something?
We do probably we do have. We don't exactly
What
have
does he want?
trash.
Trash. The compost.
We do have a compost bin.
Well, if you're using that, then I can't exactly take that in good conscience now, can I?
Well, it's not like we exactly use it for anything. I minorly use it for certain things I have to grow. I should. Can you eat toxic chemicals?
Aye.
Then I would recommend probably going and finding that alchemist that's running around. He's prone to breaking things, it seems. He's probably with the rabbit.
Alright. And I go to find the alchemist and get myself some breakfast.
Hey.
Hey.
Scout. Scout, you there?
Benui,
Benui?
Benui,
Speed? Axel? Scoot? Bunny?
is your mic muted?
You're muted.
Me?
Scout.
Or
No, Scout. It does not seem like he is muted in the server.
I think he's AFK. Alright.
Sounds about right.
So, heading up, you head to the, I guess what would be the brewing area that Ravel and Rilf use, and you find Rilf. As
Alright.
TK, you're, I'm guessing, going upstairs to somewhere?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
Scout.
probably just gonna go outside and try and summon Desra
Alright.
so I can get
Scout's
answers.
here.
Scout's here. Scout!
Bye.
What are you doing? Are you potion crafting?
What the what?
What are you doing right now? Are you crafting potions with Rilf?
I still don't got ingredients.
Well, I know you don't have all those ingredients, but you can craft. You generally have enough ingredients to craft shit in Nutter's workshop. I'll let you make like one. You can start working on ingredients.
And yeah, and remember, all common ingredients.
Yeah, all
are
common
fully
ingredients are fully stocked. So if it's a common ingredient, you have it,
stocked, and it's in an infinite amount, basically.
pretty much.
Well,
It's
not
not.
really
It's not.
infinite.
It's not infinite. It's just Ravel and Nutters always stocks up.
Right.
It's a part of the living cost here that he has high gold, but a portion of that gold goes to extremities. You know how it is.
More.
And
healing
everybody gets to pay rent, and that rent goes to making sure that there's everything that we all need.
Is there a potion that's common that like does effects? Like
Ton of potions
Basic
that are common.
healing potion.
Basic healing potion. There are a ton of potions that are common that has X. You do also have that speed grass that requires dead bodies to grow that you've been growing.
We got some of that growing already.
Yeah, you got some of that growing. So if you want to try to make something out of that, you can.
Isn't that
With the
what
ba-
does it do again besides making me go faster?
It makes it go faster.
Yeah, but there was a downside to it.
It exhausts you. After its effect is done, it exhausts you unless you use it again.
Basically, it's like sugar high.
You use it, and after you stop using it, you gain a level of exhaustion, and you can gain up to 5 levels of exhaustion this way, but never the 6th.
Ugh.
And as long as you have the effect active on you, you have no levels of exhaustion. So say you had 5 levels of exhaustion, you shoot this into you, you instantly have 0.
So it's like the Flash from Risk of Rain 2, the lunar item.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the flask. It's like the
Hmm.
flask, but no, yeah. It's pretty much exactly like the flask.
Okay, I'll make one.
Okay, you and Rilf are working on that. So yeah, Rob, you come in. You see the bunny, or you see. Well, you already know. You already know. They're both, by the way. You know what I mean. Anywho,
All right.
If you know, you know.
if you know, you know.
But do you know? If you know that you know.
Rilf looks over at you and he says, "Hey, Dibble. Rob's here.
What?
Rob's here." He points over to
Who?
Rob. Rob. Hey, Rob.
Top of the morning.
Jacksepticeye? I didn't hear that hi-fi sound. That's not Jacksepticeye.
What brings you to this side of the? Oh, whoa.
Mississippi.
Wait, yeah. Nope, that's right for real. What brings you to? I was like, am I adopting the Irish, or do I have it right? No, yeah, this is right. It's Texan. What brings you to this side of the Feywild there, Rob? Just fancying yourself an adventure?
For the most part, yeah, I guess that's about accurate.
What happened to your accent?
Oh, sorry. I guess sorry. You had me. Sorry, you kind of confused me there for a second. I guess that's accurate, right?
Oh, yeah, Tibble's here. And he gestures to Scout.
Nutters looks up the meaning of the word discombobulation in the dictionary and finds Jaws' picture.
So it is Tibble?
Yeah.
No.
No.
So you're not Tibble, eh?
No, that's Tibble.
I've been saying this constantly. Ugh.
I personally think he's just a bit loopy in the head, you know, after everything that had him returning to the Feywild, us waking up. I think he's a bit thrown for a loop.
I walk by eating a muffin.
Hey, wait, cat. Draco, hey,
Huh?
I made a drink for you. And he hands you a potion.
Huh?
Drink it.
Well,
I can have a muffin on my mouth.
He takes,
regardless of the case.
he takes the muffin for you. He throws it at Rob. Rob, a muffin just
Yep, Muffin just glorps into me.
it just disappears. He puts the drink in your hand and he walks back. Your muffin has been stolen.
Yummy new muffin. I drink.
Nothing happens for a few seconds, very tingly, and then all your fur just and you're very fluffy now. Like your fur just grows and poofs out. You're just a one big fern now.
Furball.
Furball. Yeah, you're a furball.
Well, regardless of the case, I'm here because I've heard that you've got some nice dangerous chemicals for me to drink.
Oh yeah, sure. We got access, and he pulls out this large bucket of just broken glass things and different bobs and components.
Ooh, looks like a right tidy pickings.
Have all at it. I'm not using them. Me and Tibble here are just kind of working on this potion here he's trying to make. It's what are you gonna call it, Tibble?
Something with speed.
Scout's fast juice?
No.
Please don't call it juice. Don't call it fast juice.
Well, whatever you like to call it.
Am I wrong?
I was gonna suggest jizz machine, but
Well, whatever you call it, I'm gonna get started on this as I start downing the bucket of broken glass and chemicals.
Yeah,
Jizz whistle.
consume all that. Well, see you around, brother.
See ya.
Now, let's figure out. So we got the main component. What do you want to use to catalyze this? Devil?
Well, I gotta get start. I gotta start getting ready for work.
Sure.
So I'll be
Yeah, see you in a bit.
doing my thing.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you-
Maybe. Let me think.
don't hurt yourself. Nutters and clouds of the smoke coming out of his ears.
Yep.
He doesn't have ears.
He's got a kindling brewing. Just. I suppose we could probably start with some sort of body fluid.
Fluid.
Yeah.
I do have a bottle of carrot rum still.
Let's try it. Okay. And Draco, as you comb your hair down back to proper, you are given a potion bottle of instant muffin.
Instant nothing.
Instant muffin.
So you just pour it and it becomes a muffin?
Yeah.
No. Oh, muffin.
Yeah, muffin. And Jerome, what are you doing?
No one's come to my room to get me yet, have they?
Nope.
Oh,
Then
we
I'm
don't
still
care.
just in my room.
Tupa, what are you up to?
What town are we at again?
It is now morning.
What town are we at?
You are not at any town. You have
We're not at
actually.
the town? Oh, we've
You've
set off
just
again?
You've entered the. You were okay. Last session, you guys had just entered the middle or the the starting point of the Valley of the Giants forest, which surrounds the valley, and you're maybe about halfway through the forest to the valley. It's not a big forest. You'll probably get there in half a day to a day's time.
Hmm. What would I be doing? I'd probably just, also be in my room. Yeah, fuck these guys.
Yay, antisocial.
Yay, anti-socialism.
Yay.
Oh dear.
Okay. And Draco, what are you doing as you see Banana Man walk out the bag?
Banana Man.
Banana, no. Banana.
Don't get stepped on.
Banana bread.
Son, do you pour the potion or drink the potion?
I drink it.
Okay, for the next minute you are a muffin.
Oh, my muffin
There's nothing like it.
You watch as Draco weighs you off, downs a potion, and just
Well, I'll be fine.
You watch as Rolf pokes his head out of a room, looks down at it, and he says, I did say instant. He picks up the muffin. Maybe I shouldn't have used changeling blood. He takes the muffin inside. No, he gives you the muffin. Take care of this.
I'm getting hungry.
Don't eat it.
But I shouldn't be the one holding it.
I trust you.
I'm gonna put it on a shelf.
Okay.
That way I can continue on with my stuff and not get tempted to eat the muffin. Because I'm getting tempted to eat it already.
But the muffin just wants to die.
Well, if you want me to eat it...
Do you want to eat the
It's
muffin?
muffin time.
I'm actually not sure if I should eat, because what if it turns back?
Do you want to eat the
After
muffin, Phil?
Then you'll be even more full.
Nah,
But then I
it's
also...
It's gonna be
It's a bad idea. I'm not gonna do it.
You don't want to eat the
Could be-
muffin?
No! I don't want to eat the muffin. Let's move on.
It's chocolate chip.
I hate... Let's move on.
Psych, it's oatmeal raisin! Alright. So you make your way outside. From the inside we hear a bump. Ow! As Draco, turn back to normal on a shelf and bump your head.
Heh.
But you are full
But-
and taste muffin in your mouth. And smell muffin.
By the way, Nutters would be crafting a little tiny wand and a helmet for Lord Suttybot.
Alright.
This would explain how he gets those items.
Sure. As you make your way outside, TK, are you going to go... So you're going outside, right?
I'm just outside the building.
Alright.
Just hoping to summon Desra. Get answers.
Make your way outside the building. Because of the sides of the house, Tupa and Jerome, you guys would be able to probably see TK from your room through the window.
To the wall.
I'm gonna make my way out into the common quarters.
Okay.
It's been a while.
You see Draco on a shelf.
Ah, yes, Draco. You had my deck of cards back there when I was trying on the mask. Can I please get that back? It's been a while since I've had that in my possession.
You can have 2 cards.
I'll make you a deal. You can have 2 cards.
I'll make you a deal. I'll give you half of it.
I'll make you a deal. I'll give you half of it.
Hey, hi, Jack.
I split the deck in half and give half to Jerome.
Roll 25 D100.
Nutter's just curious and wants to cast
Oh,
Growth on Sparky.
On Sparky, your Iron Defender.
My Torch Dragon.
Oh, what does growth do? That's the
one that makes things get big.
Oh,
enlarge?
Yeah, enlarge, yes.
Yeah, he'll
Do you
just
want-
raise by he raises by a size class. He's now a medium not a medium, a small creature. From a tiny one.
He's already a small.
I think it's
tiny.
pronounced Bigify.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but that still makes him big enough for me to ride, don't it?
Check dice spam
He's already
hijack.
big enough for you to ride.
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Well, then yeah,
We're-
he'd be big enough to ride.
We're both tiny. He's a little bigger than me, but not that much.
Okay, 196, 93, 80, 96, 97, 91, 54, 19, okay, pulling up my thing. Okay, yeah, you have half. Which deck is this? Something or rather, or potions?
Potions.
What do you
Potions?
want?
All right, so Draco, you pull half the deck out.
I
As
give it to Jerome.
no. You pull half the deck out as the cards in your hand just start rumbling. And 25 potions just appear in the hallway.
No.
And you're compelled to drink all of them.
Oh no.
It's really hard
This is
not
not
to.
gonna end well.
Wait, were they not my drinks? I believe those are my possessions to drink.
Well, he drew the cards.
He was giving me half
effectively
the
He
wasted
deck.
that.
he was giving you the cards, but he pulled them. So you know how the card effect is, you draw the card, it summons the potion, and you're compelled to drink it straight away?
Yeah, I want to roll a d20.
You're
to see if
perfectly
I would-
fine and allowed to drink some of the potions if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get as many of those away from Sun as possible because they're my potions to drink, and I will drink all of them.
Draco, he's trying to take your potions.
Can I resist the urge to drink it?
No. Well,
No.
make a wisdom saving throw and make it 20.
Okay, can I see that?
Or roll a 20. Nope. What's that, Max? What's that total out?
Okay, wisdom save. That's a +2. 13.
13. No. You're thirsty.
Okay, let us deal with this with initiative. See who gets.
Yeah, roll initiatives.
Oh,
You want to know what sucks?
Have
take-
advantage.
Oh, we both have advantage. Okay, that's fair. This makes
A
this fair.
13.
Oh,
That
no.
makes- That makes this fair. Oh no.
Oh yay, the copyright.
Oh no.
Oh no. You got 13?
Yes, 1-3.
Oh no. I
What?
got 22.
Oh.
Started checking! Okay,
Nara of advantage on initiative.
Nutter steps out in the hallway and starts shouting, "Ugh, ugh,
Chug,
chug."
chug. Okay, let's see here. Potion effects number 1 through 25.
cannot alter the effects of a potion. Technically, it is an enchantment.
d- yes and no. Magically, the type of potion that is magically enchanted water? Yes. The type of potion that Ravel does that is alchemy? No.
I'm talking
I
about
get
like the kind of potions that he just poofed into existence right there.
Those ones are magical, so technically yes, you could.
How many potions is Sun able to drink per turn? 6 seconds. You probably won't be able to drink 25 potions.
Say
No.
1 per second.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And then I'll take the next 6 and then vice
Okay.
versa.
Okay, so a number of things are happening. You grow feathers all over your body. You turn into a frog. You fall in love with Jerome.
Oh no!
Your skin turns sickly green, and you're basically frog. You grow gills on your neck. Frog but fish. And you can only speak in lies for a d4 days. Roll a d4.
I can only speak in lies. 1 day.
For 1 day. For the day. You have to lie for the day. Okay. So, Jerome, you grab potions 7 through 12?
The next 6, correct?
Yep. So, add to your inventory potion 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh no, I'm drinking all of them.
Oh, you're drinking all of them.
Chugging contest.
A very potion-heavy episode today.
Yes!
Yeah,
Unintentionally.
make a DC 13 con save.
What do you want?
You said con, right?
Yep.
That's +9, so that's a pass.
You drink a soul.
Oh.
Oh!
Your skin begins to glow. Roll a d4.
Two.
For the next 2 days, you forget how to read.
It's not like I could in the first place.
You enter a gaseous form,
Okay.
and your mind pulls back a little as you see. You find yourself in a black room. This dark area. Everything around twisting, strange. Stairs that lead to nowhere. Walls that float around. And you find yourself holding your axe chopped down into Tupa.
Huh.
As blood is leaking from their mouth. And potion effect number 12, your skin your skin turns pale, feathers start falling off a bit as the gaseous form, and your gaseous form becomes a zombie for the next d4 days, but then it instantly stops because the form was changed, so you're back to normal.
Well then, that was eventful.
So 13 through 18. Draco, you are now under the effect of the Stone Skin spell. Your hair turns neon green for the next day.
Ah, disgusting.
You are roll a d4.
the D4.
Next to West.
Lime green and pink. The worst combination.
1 day.
You're immune to fear for 1 day. You no longer have a shadow. You can only speak in rhyme for the next 1d4 hours.
Lies and rhyming. Ugh.
Yeah.
Rhyme time.
4 hours. For the next 4 hours, you have to only speak in rhyme
And lie.
and lie, yeah. And you swap genders.
Doesn't really change anything.
Okay. Wes, you get the next 6.
Yep.
Roll a d4.
1.
Roll another d4.
4.
Roll another d4.
3.
Roll another d4.
1.
Roll another d4.
1.
And one more d4.
2.
2. Okay.
But not
So you're
before.
resistant to cold damage for the next hour. You begin to hover 1 foot off the ground for the next 2 hours. For the next day, for the next day, you have a third arm. You are resistant to radiant damage for the next 4 hours. You can speak to animals for the next 2 hours, and you gain. You basically heal for the next little bit. And Draco, you take the last potion. You don't roll a d8.
A D8.
5. So for the next 5 days, you don't need to sleep. Basically, for the next 5 days, you get a elf's trance.
Ah. Neat.
After a minute,
Lie.
you stop glowing, your gaseous form ends, and you return basically mostly back to normal West, except for all the resistances. And yeah, you're still hovering. And Sun, you appear. Your gender is swapped. You've lost your shadow permanently.
Permanently.
Yeah. Until someone gives it back to you. Are madly in love with the first person you see, so Jerome.
Shit.
Can only lie for the next day, and have to speak in rhyme for the next 4 hours. Jerome, as everything seemingly returns back to normal from all the potions, and all the bottles just, all the bottles after being drunk just all disappear.
So how exactly did you manage to get my deck?
He's thinking this one through.
I bought it.
You have to lie and you have to rhyme.
Ah, shit. I can't rhyme.
Go on.
Here's the
Figure it
dime.
out. We'll get to you, TK. I'm sorry.
Well, that actually works for me. My stuff, I forgot to charge my stuff actually, so I'm low on
Okay.
battery. So I'm going to switch over to
Okay.
desktop.
Okay.
I'll be back.
When you're back, we'll do your thing.
Son, I'll give you a dime if you make a rhyme.
Take all the time.
You'll be fine.
Just don't walk the line.
And make sure you do it in rhyme.
Y'all be kind.
This is getting dumb now.
Yes.
Extremely.
When has it ever been smart, Scout?
Go on, son. How did you tell him? How did you get the cards? Lie and rhyme.
First come up with the lie, then try to rhyme it.
Yeah. You don't have to rhyme every word.
I know.
Have you watched Naruto?
I found it with the line.
No.
No.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. I have it. Buy it from a store in the sky. Kinda, sorta, no.
Keep going. You can add on to it. Keep going. You don't have to stop there.
No, I'm gonna stop right there. I can't rhyme. I don't know how to properly rhyme shit.
Fair enough. You know, we'll dodge the rhyming one, but I am gonna give you 20.
You just do it fair and make him have to do an intelligence, or actually rhyming would be charisma.
Yeah.
Make a charisma check. See if you can rhyme it. What's the fallback?
Yeah. We'll say that the rhyming can wear off. Well, technically, you were cured. One of these is cure of disease, so yeah, technically it would wear off. Anywho, so you do have to lie for the next day, but yeah.
So yeah, I told you I bought it at the store.
Oh, which store did you get it from? I want to know how they acquired it.
Dave's Emporium
Where is this store?
in heaven.
Which version of heaven?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Heaven's
I
all
shall
the
make it-
same.
I shall make a trip up there soon, I guess, to try to figure out how exactly they were able to get in and out of the place that I was trapped in for so long.
By the way, I do want to repeat, currently a woman, and I don't know. I actually don't know with Draco, because, like, nothing could change with that one. What does opposite gender do to Draco? Tell me. What's going on here? What does this look like?
His cloaca is in a slightly different location now.
You're unmuted in game, TK.
Bean?
And you are madly in love with Jerome.
Does that mean he's in heat?
Yes.
He's in love, but he has to lie, so he hates it.
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
He's a
So your
tsundere for the
cloaca-
next. He's a tsundere for the next day,
So your
specifically towards
cloaca-
Jerome.
Swollen and tender. Sensitive would be the word. You have a sensitive cloaca.
Jesus.
My God.
We're not a kid-friendly stream. We never are, and we never will be.
Never are, never will be. Hey, I have to think of how a female Drago will look like now. Shit.
They just got very slim somewhere, and their chest is slightly more curvy.
Slightly more curvy chest.
Curves.
Slimmer. Thicker ass.
Yes. Thighs that do not lie. Well,
Yes.
actually, in this case,
They do lie.
these thighs lies.
These spies lie for the next day.
The next day. I do want to mention the madly in love potion effect does not actually give a time period. So much like your
assume it's
shadow.
It's permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah, love potions are permanent. Only thing they can get rid of that is for greater restoration.
Or if he breaks your heart.
I mean, technically, I already did by murdering that child.
Yes.
No, you can forgive that.
That's
I can think of
I
something.
would not
water.
forgive.
That's water under the bridge because
water
he
under
took
the
the
bridge.
potion after that.
Pretty much.
I can think of something worse.
No,
Instead of-
yeah, you've got to be madly in love with him until you get a greater restoration or remove curse cast on you.
Technically, I did get a remove curse cast.
I got something better than
After
Ryan.
drinking the potion.
If something has to do with speaking.
You need to get it cast again on you.
I need to get it casting again on me.
Anywho,
Ooh.
continue your conversation. He just said that he'd have to go up there sometime. Go ahead.
Also, I only got half of that deck, of half that you were supposed to give me. I thought the trade was I got half of the deck and you got the other half. I believe I'm still entitled to 13 cards. Wait, yeah, 13.
No?
Did you not drink 13 of those potions that were supposed to be mine?
No?
Then what happened to them?
I don't know.
How don't you know?
I just don't know.
Wait, the sun's glowing, right?
Yes.
You're glowing.
He's a-
You're
And sun's neon.
Sun is neon green.
Sun is neon green until he takes a shower.
How exactly did your fur turn green if you didn't take one of those potions?
Why is the neon green one the one you point out, and not the fact that he's turned from a male tabaxi to a woman? I feel that's the
Again,
more
how-
prevalent one.
I'm not gonna question that one.
You're
It's
not gonna.
dog. I'm just not
It's
gonna question
Draco.
that.
You're not gonna question that one. Something you have not seen Dragon do before.
I mean, you turned into a werewolf. It's probably something similar.
Anyways, what do you say?
If you didn't drink a potion, why are you green currently?
Third eye,
Where'd you get the dye?
heaven.
And how did you use it so quickly that I was not able to see it while I saw you drinking some potions?
I didn't drink a potion. I drank hair dye.
Can I just see the deck?
Roll persuasion.
No, I held out the deck.
Did you just say no? I hold out the deck.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm just gonna take the deck.
'Kay.
And I'm just gonna grab the 13 cards and then head back the deck.
Okay, I'll give you the next 13 potion effects.
You also hit your head on the ceiling because you're floating.
25.
I'm only a foot off the ground.
You're cured of all diseases. Your fingers become completely flaccid for the next D4 hours.
Oh, 4 hours, okay.
You have dark visions of an elder god, so you start seeing the Desra nudie calendar.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh,
Why?
Face. Is that a fate worse than death?
no. All tattoos on your body vanish.
Oh no, I'm no longer a member of the Puppy Face Guild.
No, that's a branding, not a tattoo.
I thought it was a tattoo.
No,
No,
the branded.
better
you.
idea. All the tattoos
Oh.
are replaced by Desra.
Yes. Spike vines grow out of your body for the next 1d4 days.
Okay, that sounds like hurt.
You grow a
3
third
days.
eye in the center of
Your-
your forehead, increasing your perception
poor
skill by
Chloe,
2.
Okay, so I'm also 3 arms and 3 eyes.
Yeah, 3 arms, 3 eyes.
Um,
If you are killed within the next 24 hours, you instantly resurrect.
be right back.
I am immortal.
No, you're still mortal. It just takes another try to kill you.
Exactly. I am immortal until proven otherwise.
Uh,
Nutter pulls out 2 daggers.
Roll a
and
d4.
starts to menacingly walk towards you.
3.
you shrink by 3 feet for the next 1d4 hours.
Okay.
You gain resistance to force damage for the next 1d4 days. Gain resistance to lightning damage for the next 1d4 hours. Or both of those are hours, not days. Sorry.
4.
Stone skin on you for the next minute. And you gain resistant to martial attacks for the next minute.
Dang it.
And that's 13.
Alrighty. Here's your deck back.
Oh wait, is that 12? It's 12. Roll. You know what? Fuck it. Roll a d100.
98.
Cool.
If you ever want my minor properties, my minor properties table, let me know. You know, the one that gives all this crazy, weird little minor abilities.
38. Where's potion number 38? 38. Yeah. Alright. No, yeah, you're good. Sorry. I thought I mathed wrong. I mathed right. Yep. Draco, you are handed back the deck.
I hate you.
I take it back. I'm like,
You don't have to be mean. You just can't tell the truth.
I just can't tell the truth. Yes.
Nutters likes the deck and decides he's gonna make his own. of it.
Oh no. Oh no.
I've seen it used. I can copy it. That's not how it works.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah. That's technically where you can make it.
Technically, you can. You want me to send you the potion list?
Well, yeah, but I'm basically gonna instead of being like a deck of cards.
So basically, you've learned
it's gonna be a bag of acorns that, when they impact, they cause the effect on what they hit.
Mm-hmm. Still completely random though. Deck of blank.
Yeah, it's a deck of potion-filled acorns.
Deck of potion
each
acorns.
one's a random acorn. Each one's a random potion.
Nutter's bag of drunk acorns.
Okay. Wait, does Jerome still have his feathers? Does Jerome still have their feathers?
Yeah, Jerome still has their feathers.
I'm just balding more.
Can I pluck a feather?
Yeah.
Nutter plucks a feather. If he complains, he's just gonna glare at him and say, "What? It's a rare spell component."
Nutters, you're able to make potions, correct?
Kinda.
Can you make some Rogaine for me?
You sure it's your hair you want to grow? And he looks down at your codpiece.
No, I want Rogaine for birds.
For what?
Rogaine for birds.
Huh?
He wants Viagra.
What's Viagra? Is that what Draco says to Nutters?
Well, I'm assuming that if I was to make a hair growth potion,
is that what Draco says to Nutters?
Yes.
Alright, so Draco says out in front of the two. He wants Viagra.
Oh, he wants Viagra.
Yeah, Nutters pulls out a vial of water and chants it to be a potion of feathery growth. Because hair growth is already a thing, so I'm assuming feathers would just be a slight tweak on that.
Yep.
Because technically a feather is fur. I don't know if you know, but fur evolved from feathers, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, human hair and fur is all evolved from feathers, all of it.
We have an unactive gene actually for feather growth. Anywho. Yeah.
So, yep, there you go. Another peas in a jar. Hand it to you.
Right after.
With a disgusted face, I looked at. Looks appetizing.
It'll make your feathers grow.
I'll just drink it
Guaranteed.
because it's a guarantee.
It's guaranteed. It's sterile.
What are you doing, Tupa?
Guaranteed only $19.99 a month.
Snake oil salesman. What are you up to, Tupa?
He
Oh,
drank
No,
it, by the way.
I was making comments. I'm still not there.
Okay.
Display shipping and tax.
Draco, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw. Gonna say DC 18 to resist the lie effect.
Yeah, what would the DC be on the effect of Nutter's person, acorns? Because I've tweaked it to where instead of you get a potion that you drink, you're causing an effect on somebody like an AOE by whacking them with
I
it.
don't think it's gonna be a DC. It's just gonna be a rolling contest. Like you both roll a d20.
Well, I mean, some of them do straight up have a DC.
Some of them
some
themselves do
don't.
straight up have a DC. Others are just straight up effects. So it's just a 2-hit, honestly.
So, like, you grow feathers all over your body or fall in love with them. Those aren't saves. You just literally hit them and it happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
hit them and it happens.
Okay. I'm gonna hand my bag of squirrely chaos. This is what I'm gonna call it. The bag of squirrely wrath. That's it. The bag of squirrely wrath. And I'm gonna hand it over to Ravel for safekeeping. Tell him to be extra careful with them.
He pulls out a nut.
I'd be careful with that.
What's the worst that could happen?
Everything.
Go ahead. Is he gonna whack himself with a nut?
No, he's actually throwing one at you.
Can I parry it back at him? It is an acorn after all.
It is an acorn, so I guess yeah. Roll a two hit, and we'll contest.
With advantage or no?
An
acorn.
Yeah, it's an acorn. You both have advantages on 2 hits, so yeah, roll with advantage one as well. You know what I mean?
And now the game of tennis begins.
11, and let's see, my to hit would be
Okay, let's do this. 1.
plus
2.
4, so 15 plus whatever I get for it being an acorn.
Plus,
Which is always a success. It's an acorn,
when you throw an acorn, it's always a success to hit. Yeah.
right?
But I think that would change for these, because now these are more than mere acorns.
Didn't you have it so they're tennising it back to each other?
Well, anyway.
Yeah, they're
I gotta-
basically ping-ponging it back and forth at one another, playing a game like, huh, 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 huh. So 16.
I got a 15.
So you got a he got a base, so 7, 8, 9, 10,
I got 11 plus 4.
11, okay. He's got a pretty high dex at his level now.
So do I.
So do you, yeah.
And I'm a small target, making it even harder for him to hit.
It is true, that is true.
And he's a bigger target. That means
So,
that I get an even bigger chance
how
of hitting
it goes is he throws it towards you, you parry it back, he dodges it, and catches it back into the bag.
Alright.
He smiles at you. Nice parry. He closes up the bag and he puts it away.
The bag explodes.
Draco, what did you roll?
13 plus 2, 15.
Roll again. I didn't see it. 7. No, you gotta still lie.
And by the way, I don't know if you remember this, but my enchantments only take 7 days now, not
Yeah.
10.
To complete, yeah. I know.
Because of my max
Yeah.
level in that
Yeah.
class. So yeah,
Jerome?
I can do it in 7, not 10. now.
Jerome, Draco, what are you two doing? Jerome?
Yeah?
You're not Jerome.
Sorry.
I thought I heard you say my name.
I said Jerome, Draco. What are you two doing?
I am.
You're outside.
I'm gonna continue to the open area where everyone, I assume, was meeting up. As I had retrieved what was previously mine.
No one's inside of the convening room. However, you did see TK outside. Draco, are
Then
you
I guess-
following Jerome around?
Now I'm gonna head back to my room.
He lied.
You're gonna
Yes.
you're gonna go right. You're gonna go right in your diary, dear diary. Guess what? Strangest thing today. I'm in love. I know I have a kid and wife, but
Now I know I am a wife, and I am a wife.
well, technically you don't have a wife. You never got married. You almost got married. Then they faked their death.
Yeah.
Wait, does that make it so?
Would you
Draco-
be
I
a
think
widow?
he's-
No, you have
He's
to be
either
married.
widow
widower.
or he's
You have
single.
to be
Either
married.
way,
Do you
yeah.
have to be married to be a widow?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
be married to be a widow or
Yeah.
widower.
What if they're your fiance and then they die?
No, that don't count.
I think it's still marriage.
Alright,
Yeah, it has to be
specifically.
marriage. And just to everybody's refreshed, here's the map of Nutters of our, actually, because Nutters does not, even though he is the master of this demi-plane, he considers this to be a base for the group.
Okay. Anywho,
He is a fair person.
But yes, I'm
Tupa,
going
do you
out
have your
to-
door closed or is it currently open a bit? Bertle?
It's usually locked.
Usually locked. Alright.
By the way, Fuzzy Buzzy would be wandering around, so until the day comes, Hijack, I will allow you to play Fuzzy Buzzy's shenanigans.
Alright.
Just know that he likes cantrips a lot, and he's a little mischievous,
Very well.
because he's a child.
Very well.
But he would never hurt anybody.
I think Toop is gonna come out of her room from all the commotion.
Okay, you come out of your room and you see a now female Draco walking up the stairs.
Draco, I
No.
like the new look.
It's not new.
He wants your boobs.
Tupa's female, first of all.
Tupa can be. I mean, Tupa could still want their boobs.
No.
I mean,
just-
that's not exclusive to a gender.
more he said he.
What would you
I
rather
think he
me
was
say?
referring-
He's lusting your cloaca.
No, I would rather you say she, because Tupa's
Tupa's a
a
she.
female. Yeah.
She is
Oh.
molesting their cloaca. That's
Don't say
better.
molesting.
That's
That's
better.
worse.
I just have you always been a female and I haven't seen? Draco?
Really thinking this one?
Hey, Hijack. I've got another random.
DM it to me.
All right, I will let you cope with that information.
Draco, how did
Do you know
you
where
respond? How did you respond?
I
to
did
it?
not.
Oh,
I
you
did
just
not
didn't.
respond.
Okay.
No.
Do you know where the rest of the group is, by chance?
I could either fuck
Also,
him.
also, what was all that commotion?
Pancake party.
Ah, classic
They are at the
Tuesday.
pancake party.
What pancake party?
The pancake party, you know.
On Fat Tuesday? God damn, the time's gotten past me.
Don't get me started on Taco Friday.
Alright, so the dining hall?
I continue walking up.
Are they in the dining hall? No response. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay, you head downstairs.
No one there?
Technically, Jerome would be.
Is like is what
There's-
do I see what caused the commotion?
You do not. All
No.
evidence has been cleaned up. It cleans
Already?
itself.
Okay.
But you do walk into
Yeah.
the dining or the convening room and see Jerome.
What's different physically about Jerome again?
He's glowing.
Jerome, I'm assuming all that Drakus had
He's
to
glowing.
do
His feathers are made out of rock,
with what happened
rock
to
and
your...
iron. It's made of rock and metal.
I'm floating.
He's floating.
He was a mist at one point.
Has an
assuming
extra
the-
arm and an extra eye.
I'm assuming the... Oh, fuck.
And no,
Oh,
Uh,
and his fingers are completely flaccid.
and don't forget the fact
I'm
that
assuming
he
the
also
com-
has
that all that
thorn
noise
vines
was
growing out of him.
You, then.
He also has a bunch of thorny vines growing
Yeah,
out of him.
he has
Like,
thorny vines growing out of him. His feathers are a mixture of stone and metal. His fingers are
Oh, you
completely
really needed
flaccid.
a recap.
Extra arms, extra eye.
I'm assuming all of that noise was you.
In a sense, it was more so a combination of Draco and I returning what was lost to me, and by extension, cards were drawn and fates were decided.
Ah, I see. That might be why Draco is now female.
And green.
I might
I-
have broken the news too soon. I might have put him into shock.
He did
Do
see.
you know where everyone else is?
I saw TK out in the front. I have not seen anyone else since last evening when I retreated back to my abode.
Alright, I wish you the best of luck with whatever you're dealing with there. Yeah, good luck.
I give 3 thumbs up.
I give 2 back, because that's all I can. And I go out front.
Okay. TK, what have you been doing? Have you just been yelling Desert into the air?
Yeah, just trying to get her to get over here.
So as Tupa exits the house to where you are, tell us what's happening. Indulge us.
I'm probably just shouting her
Set
name,
our
trying
scene.
to get her to just come here.
Okay, yeah. See TK outside yelling out for Desra.
TK!
Yeah?
Do you know where the party is?
I point
Ready?
at the giant house.
Yeah, you asked the most socially awkward.
You point to the house where I just came out of.
Yep.
They are not there.
We
do you
are
know
all
where
there.
they're...
We're all there.
Everybody in the group is in the house. Except
Other
TK,
than me.
who's standing outside.
No. Tupa's been told they're at the pancake party.
sometimes too.
Are you sure are in there? What? Oh shit. Jerome told me otherwise. He said they were at some sort of pancake party.
Draco said how they were at the pancake party.
I don't know how to help you there.
Would okay. Good luck
I'm not
with
sure about any
getting
such
your
thing until you mentioned
god
it.
who has not answered for I don't know how long to answer after the millionth time calling her name. Goodbye. And I go back inside.
Nice. Okay.
I seriously need to pull something to freaking summon her.
Okay. TK.
Yes.
And now we set our eyes upon you. What are we doing?
Well, considering calling out to her doesn't seem to be doing anything this time. I have a feeling I'm gonna actually have to summon her in order to get her to talk.
Okay.
I'm running out of things I really want to give up for this sort of thing.
I mean, you could ask Tupa. They are right there.
Hey Tupa, you got something you could sacrifice so I can get Desra to be summoned?
Why would I want to talk to Desra?
Well, you don't want to talk to Desert, but I want to talk to Desert, but I don't really have any. Because I kind of used up all my Bud Date things that
Use
I
your
would...
finger. You don't need your pinky.
No!
It's a small sacrifice if you want to talk to a god.
You could just become a eunuch.
No.
You don't use that thing anyway.
I would like to keep my fingers, thank you.
That's not what a
Well,
eunuch
then-
is, but okay.
He is a eunuch.
Think harder. I don't carry too much. I am kind of a nomad. I don't have much to sacrifice because I don't hold too much dear.
Nutter's just gonna pull out his IOU from Desra and give it a couple of shakes and whisper into it, "Come meet my baby."
As like inside the same baby room, just Desra appears.
I'm continuing inside.
You two are outside, so you're still outside calling for Desra.
I know. I'm continuing inside though.
All right.
I am not.
'Cause
I don't really have anything.
not trying to be
sacrifice.
sus, but that is something that Nutter would do. He would want to show off his offspring.
Desra looks at
His
the child. She blinks and thinks for a second. You had a kid?
It's Lord Fuzzy Bottom.
Damn, I missed the baby shower.
Don't worry, Draco missed his.
Hold on. And she disappears, reappears, and she has all these different little like baby gifts. She's brought diapers, a rattle, a baby carriage, a mobile. All these different things. Alright! I'm gonna put
By
these
the way,
here.
just so you know, he's already got like a tiny little wand that he carries around. It looks like a baby rattler wand. You know what I'm saying? It's like a stick with a star on the end. It's got a rattle noise when you shake it, but it's actually a wand of War Mage +3. I want to point that out.
Dear gosh.
But yeah, it's a baby rattler wand.
Wow, that's a dangerous thing to give a kid. Nice. I totally respect that. Something smells weird. I smell magic. Residual. A lot of magic just got dumped in this place like a minute ago.
Oh yeah, Nutters pulls out his pipe and takes a big puff and shows her the whole scene. You know his illusion pipe.
You watch as she gasps as her eyes sparkle. Draco's a woman.
He basically like a sitcom plays it out in front of her. The whole scene.
You see gears are turning in Desra's head and she's like, "Can I do you anything for you?"
Oh, I just thought you'd like to meet your kinda great grandbaby.
she
Kind of.
she picks him up and is like, Lord Fuzzybottom.
I mean, he is a magic construct, just like me, and
Just like her.
you are the magic. So therefore, we're basically kinda your relatives.
She tears up at the eye and she wipes it away. That's beautiful. Never actually thought about it like that way. Guess that is kind of right. I guess we are.
Wasn't trying to get nothing out of you. I just thought you'd like to see, you thought you'd like to meet your grandbaby.
Oh, I am so going to spoil you. She's staring Fuzzy in the eyes.
At this point, my character's probably going to go back inside and go ask Nutters if there's anything he might have that I can borrow to summon Desra. Since
As you're walking in towards the
Yeah.
baby room, Desert's like, she puts Fuzzy bottom down. She's like,
I'm
well,
following TK because I don't know where
she says,
anyone is.
well, I'll be around. Call me if you need me. Call me if you need anything. And she looks, saying to Fuzzy Bottom, I'm gonna go do something. And she disappears and TK you into the room.
Hey, Nutters, do you have anything I could potentially use to summon Desra?
No, she just took it.
What?
Yeah, I had to invite her to show off her grandchild.
Could you just have her come talk to me, considering what we learned last night?
Well, it's
Like,
not
did it
you,
occur to you at
sir.
all that I might want to talk to her?
No, not really.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me.
TK starts to smell of lemon.
Well,
And Tupa,
Mhm.
you watch you. I think this is the first time you see it, but you see Lord Fuzzybottom.
This
you
is
guys
the first time this.
first time meeting him. You hear a rattling sound.
Actually, I want to point out that everybody that sees Lord Fuzzybottom is gonna immediately have to make a charisma save versus like getting a bonus to reaction.
You guys hear a sound from the potion making room. And you hear a what?
What's my
That
charisma?
or just accept the fact that Lord Fuzzybottom is the most adorable thing you've ever seen.
Oh no, I don't need to make a
I heard
charisma.
the crash. I'd better
You
go
didn't
up
need to
and
tell
make
me
sure they
that.
didn't just
Okay.
blow up half the building.
And as
I mean, I did. What's the save? Because I got a.
It would be a charisma save of I don't know what. Hold on, let me get this
Well, I
correct.
got a 28, so I think I'm
You
pretty
definitely
okay.
got that one, yeah.
yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
All it is versus if you fail it, then he gets
It
plus
basi-
2 without
when-
reaction checks from you at that point.
Yeah, whenever you first look at him, he basically the first time you look at him, the friend spell is cast on you.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Oh.
That would be a very easy way to put it. Yes.
Yeah.
And if you pass it, you're immune to the effect for the next 24 hours. Anywho,
Okay.
as
It's
TK
really just that he's so cute.
yeah. As TK leaves the room, you see on his back is a on his back is a kick me sign.
Yeah, I'll reword
tattooed
that
on
on the race too, by the way, to make it be friend spell.
Yeah.
That's a better explanation.
You see these markings on TK's back that spells out kick me and points down at his butt.
Am I behind him?
Yeah.
I kick him.
Roll to hit.
It's my strength. Oh, I just had. Where did I put my character sheet? I just had it.
Bless you.
Oh, okay.
It's too bad Nutters can't change
Oh,
words
does
in
it-
a
does
writing. If
a-
it has to be a spell, I'd totally
Does a
change it
12
to
hit?
cut me.
Does a 12 hit? Oh, yeah. Does a 12 hit?
Yes and no. It doesn't do any damage. TK, you get kicked in the butt.
Dude, what the frick?
It said kick butt.
I reached behind me to find whatever note was left.
No, there's nothing back there.
Just in my head, something said kick butt.
You still see it tattooed onto the back of his coat.
Oh no, I know.
That is
Like,
the
did someone stick someone behind?
No, no, it was random voice in my head. I shouldn't listen to a random voice in my head anymore. There
I
was
look
nothing
over
on
at
your book.
I look over at Lord Fuzzy Bottom.
But who cares about that? Let me see.
He shakes his rattle.
Nutters, when did you get a child?
Yesterday. And I'll point over at Lord Fuzzy Bottom. And
You
his
need
little
to make
diaper.
these things public information. And by
I
that I
am.
mean tell me when you get a child.
I just told you.
Like, immediately when you get a child. Okay. Oh my god,
What
it's so
makes you the
cute.
authority of my reproductive organs?
Oh, wait. Did you actually have a child?
How else would I have a child?
I don't know. You have magic.
That's how magic creatures have children.
Did you cast a spell?
Looking over at Ravel, he starts raising his eyebrows.
Not really.
Did someone else cast a spell? I don't
More
know.
of a transference.
Ravel speaks
I
up.
don't-
Ravel speaks up. And he says, "He simply gave away his gift of life."
I just created life. How else does a mother create life?
By
Because I didn't do mine
birthing a
inside
child.
my body doesn't make it any
Okay,
different.
that you didn't birth it. Okay, that's all I was asking.
Do you see a hole that that thing would come out of in me?
What's her name?
Lord Fuzzy Bottom.
Does him? I'm assuming then.
What,
Yes.
What's the creature called again? What are the creatures called again?
Fuzzy Buzzy.
Yeah. Ravel says it's a fuzzy buzzy.
I can see they are quite adorable, especially when they are young. I'm assuming I would have seen one before somewhere in the Feywild.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're fairly common in the field.
Fairly quiet. Fairly
But you seem to have found quite a cute one. I think I wish you the best of luck.
And
in
he's
your
smart.
parenthood, I've heard it is worse than the Nine Hells.
Tupa, what color clothing are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing a. Ooh, wait. What color is my? I'm chaotic good, so like a gray robe, like a
Gray
gray colored robe.
It is.
Like a light gray.
Like a no, it would be a darker gray.
It
colored
is
robe.
now a bright orange.
It does not change color.
It is now a bright orange.
It is. It does not change color. It is the robe of the Archmage.
Oh, it's the
Archmage.
Archmage robe?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind for that.
Actually, now, if this is happening, what I think is happening, yes, his cantrip casting will affect it.
Oh, okay.
Because cantrips are completely not considered magic, and therefore your Archmage will not offer any protection from it. That's one of the reasons why I chose that class, is because cantrips
no,
are very
it's-
unique.
No, it's not. It's the robe itself.
Yeah, the robe itself doesn't change color, but it does. It does change.
It looks.
color.
It looks like it changed color.
It looked like
changes
yes,
color.
it looks like it's changed color.
Yeah.
Oh,
right
was this Lord Fuzzybottom? I see he has a wand of sorts.
It's a baby rattle. As Lord Fuzzybottom shakes it, and you hear that chick 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 chick.
I look forward to seeing his progression as a magic user.
TK. You make your way to the
Yes.
explosion. You enter the potion room. Scout, what did they see?
They see a rabbit and the other one
Roll
hiding
for it.
under a table.
Yep.
There's just black marks everywhere.
There are what?
What did you guys do this time?
Potion.
There's what flying
No
everywhere?
burp.
Hold on.
You know the black marks when an explosion happens.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's just black marks everywhere.
You see rabbit ears peeking over the table that's laying on its side.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Don't use carrot rum.
yeah.
Why were you
I
using
think it was
bombing
the alcohol concentrate that made it explosive.
So just a normal carrot.
We can try that.
Okay, I'm getting into this room before I.
Draco!
Yeah.
You make it into the room. You lock your door. You look back and Desra. She is holding. She pops up. She's got her hands held together. She grabs out to the side, pulls over, and then you watch as this long line of different dresses appear. Oh, we're
Wait,
gonna have
is this
fun.
happening in my room or?
No, up in Draco's
No,
room.
Draco.
Up in Draco's room. You know those?
Okay,
you know
wait,
those
is
like
it Draco
costume.
or Draco?
So what you don't realize, Thrill, is I literally played out for Desra like a movie using my illusion.
Oh my god. You know the
So she
Matrix
knows
scene?
everything that's happened
Oh yeah.
recently.
Oh yeah.
Hijack.
She knows that I'm compelled to lie.
Hijack. You know the Matrix scene?
Yeah.
When they're in the right room and just the hall of guns just.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah, Draco. You know those very very large like inside of
Like clothing stores.
yeah, I guess I'm more leaning towards like costume things that they hold for stage plays. You know,
Oh
those
yeah,
rea-
yeah,
like
I know.
really long ones.
Yeah, I know.
Very long. All of them are just absolutely flamboyant.
Hey, before Thrill King leaves the room with Fuzzybottom, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, here," and he hands him the key to the basement. And says, "There's something down there you could sacrifice for Desra to get her to show up."
Okay.
Referring to his inanimate body.
No.
Okay.
Good, you could sacrifice your extra life.
As Desra appears in front of you, Draco, and she says, "Dress up time." She snaps, and you're completely nude.
Already do stuff.
Oh, they wear a bunny suit.
I'll wear a bunny suit.
Pick something. And she pushes you into the clothing.
I'm just gonna pick
Roll a
something.
D100.
I'm just gonna pick something random.
Okay, roll a d100.
It's a 2-2.
Roll a fashion check.
Roll
Funny,
fashion.
funny
Roll
to be
the
more
fashion.
than your normal suit.
That would
So far,
actually be
BTs actually have that as a skill.
charisma or insight.
Is that the right one? I don't think that's the right one. This is the one I need.
Unless you're nutter, then you just have a just supreme fashion sense. I mean,
Yeah.
have you not seen him? In his pimp hat and his pimp coat, all his jewelry. He's styling. Hijack, you need to see everything everywhere all at once. I watched it yesterday. It's absolutely fucking amazing.
I will make note of that. Make sure you DM me that, though, so I properly remember. Draco, what did you get on your D100?
Like 64?
64.
Choices.
Here we go. Okay.
God. I just realized Letters has a plus 19 to deception.
Nice.
That means unless you get that one, people will believe you.
Yep. Good thing Nutters isn't a deceiver, huh?
Yeah.
Nutter is more of a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He thinks life is about having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. First thing that happens is a corset is slapped on you. So that pulls you a bit. To hold things together, you are given this sort of 64 Victorian, a Victorian dress. What do Victorian dresses look like? Very puffy. Okay.
Frou frou.
Frou frou.
Bunny frou frou.
Pick a color. What color do you want? Jacka?
Silver.
Silver? Okay. Pick another color.
Blue?
Blue. Ooh. Okay. You are brought this. You brought this dress that has. So you brought this silver and blue dress, very puffy. So the shoulder down to the back is all silver, and the centerpiece going down the front is a shiny blue with this tattered pattern of weaving dragons. Put it on. Put it on.
I put it on.
Oh, you look gorgeous. And one more thing. She plucks from the air a tiara, puts it on your head, puts her finger in her mouth, gets it wrapped in some saliva, goes to your head, twirls up a hair, scratches her chin, and puts it back down. Perfect. TK.
You just got
Yes.
godmothered.
Heading to the basement?
Wait, you should have totally integrated the acorn people into that. I had them all like, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
the mice and Cinderella.
Yeah.
What is there possibly for me in the basement?
Your body.
What the frick am I supposed to do with my body?
Gives us that sacrifice to Desra.
Why would I give her that? Well, she technically should already have a bunch of my bodies, apparently.
Well, she don't have this one.
He doesn't have this one.
And it is something that's magic and unique and weird.
Well, she
Nutters,
only
should you
takes
go down with him?
mundane items.
Well, Nutters looks at him knowingly, and he's like, yeah, and...
This is most certainly not a mundane thing.
I have to find Sun's DM so I can show him what a Victorian dress looks like. So he knows.
Say what?
There we go.
Okay.
That's,
Hijack?
that's basically what you're wearing right now. the center.
Nutter says,
is still
"Okay,
blue, the
fine,"
sides
and
are silvery.
he looks over at Lord Fuzzybottom because, of course, he would have him with him.
Okay,
Could
then
give
no,
her the
you did go
key.
with, so I would.
And he says, "Would you call your Nana and tell her Pet really wants to talk to her?"
Go teach her pet.
Mm.
Does anything happen?
No, because Desert's currently playing dress up.
Mm.
And she's
As
pretty
you,
good.
all you see is Lord Fuzzybottom run off.
Yes.
Should we follow?
Oh, the baby! I will get the baby. Don't worry about it. I'm great with children. And I run after Lord Fuzzybottom.
I'm great with children.
I'm great with children.
I don't know why I've adopted that accent, but it
I like
works.
I'm great with children.
Oh, just wait. I'm gonna voice Lord Fuzzybottom.
Oh
to
my
sound
gosh,
like
no,
Dexter
wait,
from
I found
Dexter's Lab.
exactly what she gives you, Draco. Not Victorian. I'm overriding this now. Fuck luck. You're getting this. Feywild shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wonder if I
Would
can-
Fuzzybottom know?
Yeah, sure. why
If
not?
she would have said, if she would have told him, "Oh, I can't right now. I'm doing this," he'd be like, "Oh, I'm."
Gonna go to you.
He would immediately. He's like, "I'm coming to you then. I want to see this."
Yeah.
Because he's curious,
And I am.
and he
following
likes
Lord
his magic,
Fuzzybottom.
and he likes his magical Nana.
Yep.
He's not talking yet, but he's still not. He still does have an IQ of 19. Just because he can't speak doesn't mean he's not smart enough to figure it out.
Oh, Fuzzy Bottom flies off.
Oh, I'm still. Thank God, I'm still smarter than your child.
For not
Well,
Are
your-
you
your
smart
IQ
enough
higher.
for Trader?
By 1
No.
point.
Your IQ's 19 or higher,
20.
so you're just a little smarter than the baby.
A little smarter than the child. The
Baby.
literal,
Smarter
chi-
than a child.
the literal
Baby, literal
Baby.
baby. He can't even speak yet.
I'm dumber than a baby. How do I feel
Here
about
we go.
that?
This is what Draco has been blessed with. I've managed to put the photo onto the stream. Hell yeah, this is a really cool dress. I really like this. Just put that there. There we go.
Is it
Oh,
a ballroom
perfect.
gown?
Huh?
Is it like a ballroom gown?
It is exactly
Can you
like
put
a
it into
ballroom
player
gown, but
Well, like a Disney princess dress, huh?
yeah, kinda. Okay, and let's put that away now.
Can you put it into player chat?
Disney princesses dress are easily
Because
like
I'm going to
thought
need to
of as
go look at
Victorian,
that
but
first.
they're actually a mix of Victorian and
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in our
late
D&D chat.
Renaissance, what's referred to as Edwardian.
Here we go.
Time.
Feywild, bitch.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah. So as you follow
Oh,
Fuzzy
is my robe still?
I'm assuming
Yeah,
that
yeah.
coming from Desra,
No,
this
it-
shit
it
probably
boiled.
has some kind of enchantment on it too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dev, how long is my thing
It's not
orange?
fanboy at
Oh,
all.
it's orange for a minute.
Wait,
a
now,
different
if you're referring to the cantrip color, it's permanent.
Hmm?
Yeah.
It is
Hey, Hijack.
permanent.
Yeah.
It is permanent until changed by another cantrip or redyed. I mean,
Oh no.
Is
then
anyone outside of the bag at the moment?
I would say a minute.
not
then,
at the
probably
moment.
because it would have to be illusory. You can't.
Okay, then
physically change the color of the fabric.
then nobody would notice as
Okay. Rob enters back. Okay.
yeah, the cantrip for recoloring the cantrip
Yeah,
called color is permanent.
Yes. Until someone dispels it or returns it.
It's not a spell that can be dispelled. It's a cantrip. Cantrips can't be dispelled.
Yes,
They can't be. The cantrip can't be
Cantri-
dispelled.
Cantrips
It
can be
cannot.
dispelled.
No, they cannot. They also cannot be counterspelled.
They can be counterspelled.
Cantrips are very
can
unique
be
in the magic
counterspelled.
world.
Cantrips can be counterspelled.
Cantrips
Absolutely.
can be counterspelled. That one is.
I don't know about
Not
dispel.
all. Well, no, like something that has an effect like Shocking Grasp.
That.
Yes, you can counterspell that, but something like Prestidigitation or Color cannot be counterspelled because it's at a will effect. You have to counterspell something, they actually have to cast it. And those are spells that aren't actually cast, they're just willed into being. If you look into what makes a cantrip a
Hijack,
cantrip,
this is up to you.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll send you the read the book on cantrips. Read the book on cantrips.
Item.
And also
It is a
read the
legendary
cantrip
item, but I'd find it fucking hilarious if this child's cantrips could change its color.
Also read the cantrip connoisseur.
Wait.
Make sure you read the cantrip connoisseur well.
Yeah,
Because it makes a distinction
magic-
between magic and cantrips in the class.
We will look into that.
So it would have to alter the magic
Yes,
of
yes,
the...
it can be countered spell, but because it's your robe will turn back to normal just due to how the effect of the robe works, but that will only happen on a long rest.
Okay.
Since that's when it resets.
Okay.
It'll be orange until it resets.
I just wouldn't know how it worked.
Yeah.
Because it does have a specific effect for color.
Yeah. Does it being orange change its effect at all for you?
It wouldn't.
I don't know.
It would
It's
not.
supposed to only be grayscale.
No, cantrips cannot actually make any physical change like that would change how something functions or cause any kind of harm or anything like
Well,
that. That's why it can't be.
No, it's the robe itself is weird.
Yeah,
With the color, it can only effect that it can have is visual only. Like, so it would just change how people perceive the color. It's not actually changing the color.
Anywho, so TK, where are you heading off to?
I'm not sure. Probably just go to the kitchen and try and get some utensil there that I can offer. Just improvise something.
I mean, you do have your body down in the basement.
Why would I give her my body? That doesn't even match the rules.
Okay, so you head to the kitchen?
You never know unless you try.
That's true. That is a big thing with Des.
Well, actually, maybe I could just get her attention with the fact that I found this.
The body?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Fine, I'm going to go down to the basement, grab, and summon Desert. See if I can call Desert for this.
As you follow Lord Fuzzybutt all the way up into Draco's room. You open the door, enter. You see Desiree like, "Whoa, not child friendly!" And she puffs out her hands, and you watch as two black sensor bars appear over Draco's bits.
I thought Draco was already wearing.
Okay,
no, she's working on her and the time correlating, working on it technically. Timey-wimey, squiggly-diggly. The dress is being made by the dress is being made by a collection of the little acorn people and Desra.
Can Lord Fuzzybottom fly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He does never walk. He never walks. His body's not built for
cast
that.
levitate on him. Okay.
As Draco's dress is pieced together in front of you, being held on them, not exactly, you know.
And I go, "Oh, Desra,
Hi.
I think Drake, or your pet, as Nutters put it, was looking for you.
Pet. She scratches her chin, she thinks.
TK.
TK? TK's not my pet. I do actually have a pet. Come
Are
here.
you-
She
are
grabs you.
you-
Dress time.
Me?
You're getting a dress.
I choose a traditional Feywild dress as well,
Alright.
probably.
By
I would
time
say.
end, all three, including Lord Fuzzybottom, have a dress.
Um,
Lord Fuzzybottom would
Desra.
totally pick a Princess Pink Tutu dress.
Desra, I want to
Yes.
ask you,
Yeah.
how... I think I might have been the first to break the news that Draco was a female? Do you think she is taking it well?
Draco, are you taking it well?
No.
No?
Lord
No, I
Fuzzybottom-
just give a neutral response. My face looks neutral. Like,
Oh, right. You
Yes,
have to.
That's
Right,
what I
right,
was
right, right.
afraid of.
Oh,
I think I put him in shock.
Right, you have to lie, don't you? Hold on. Let's fix that. And she puts her hands on your cheeks, looks you in your eyes. You see her eyes start to swirl. The red spiral that is her strange iris, and you no longer have to lie. And cured. There we go.
Yeah, Lord Fuzzybottom picks out a Cardcaptor Sakura cosplay outfit.
Nice.
Because it matches
wait, which outfit though?
the main one.
The main one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because you know his wand looks like a baby rattler of the shape of a magic wand with the star on the end of it. You know.
Oh, so literally Cardcaptor Sakura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
TK
want to
needs
be
my
specific
help.
because she wore a lot of different dresses.
Desra just changes the party.
She's why I have to make those drawings. It's canon now.
Yeah.
Canon.
She picks
I
up
totally need
picks up
to
Draco
make
in a
a
bridal
pretty
carry.
Fuzzybottom now. Just so I can like dressing him up and making pose for different.
And TK, you're going to the basement, or are you looking for stuff in the kitchen?
Go in the basement.
Okay. You get to the body, and
I just shout, Desra, I found something.
Nutters points at the intercom and say, "Try that."
Fine. I go over the intercom. Desra, if you're here, can you please meet me down in the basement? I have something that might interest you.
oh, he's in the basement. Oh, that makes that so much easier. I was gonna have to do like a location spell and shit.
No, he has been looking for you. He was outside.
He wants
Not
to offer you his
moments
body.
before we.
No.
Oh, have you
Oh,
met
he-
Lord? Oh, wait, you've met Lord Fuzzybottom. When did you meet Lord Fuzzybottom before?
Just maybe like 5-10 minutes ago. You know.
Oh, we
Lord
must have
Fuzzybottom
missed you.
just makes grabby
PK,
hands at her
PK
and
was
says,
outside
"Anna."
yelling your name for the longest time. I don't know how long.
Oh,
it was
if I
only
was
like
here
30
already and he was calling me, I probably wouldn't hear his call because I'm already in the vicinity.
seconds.
Lord Fuzzybottom makes very hands
I
at
don't-
Desra
I
and
don't
says,
know how
"Nana,
long you were.
It says
and-
what?
Oh,
Nana."
actually,
I am a nana.
you could have been with Lord Fuzzybottom for a while and not noticed.
Yeah, I could have.
Time flies when you're with a baby.
I've
Oh.
got to go talk to a friend, Fuzzybottom. You go bug your mom.
I
get
will
it.
go. I will bring him back to his
Alright.
his dad.
Yes. Oh, you DM me, sir? Okay.
Let's go.
Yes,
Come on,
because
Lord
it's
Fuzzybottom.
just
Let's
because
go
of
show
how the
dad.
scene is
Let's go
going.
show your dad your cosplay. I think that's what it's called.
She's walking out. She's walking out carrying Draco in a bridal dress.
He would like strike a pose in the air and like wave his wand and prestidigitate a bunch of sparkles and stars around him.
As Scout, you are currently outside your potion room, coughing up some smoke. You see Desra walking past you carrying Draco in a dress.
Not the
Nice
weirdest thing.
Scout.
Not the weirdest thing.
What do you say?
I totally need a picture of Lord Fuzzy Bottom and Cardcaptor Sakura cosplaying on.
Not the weirdest thing.
Hey, Hijack.
Yes.
Rob, having heard over the intercom about TK wanting to meet with Desra, Rob would probably go to the basement in order to try and see Desra, just so that way he'd be able to meet this person.
Okay. What did you say to Desra again there, Scout?
Not the weirdest thing I've seen so far.
Do you want one too?
No.
She snaps and you're in a dress.
No.
She walks fast. You're in a Nordic style dress.
No.
Yes.
I immediately take it off.
It instantly appears back.
I walk down after Desra. Oh, Desra's been making the rounds, I see.
I'm constantly taking it off. Every time
It keeps climbing back up. It wants you.
Yes, I'm not sure if you are allowed to take it off unless she lets you.
Yeah,
Nope.
you take it
have
off,
to
but
live
now
with
you're
it now.
naked.
I'm completely fine with it. I'm just keeping it away.
Alright.
The rabbits don't
I
like their
try and
dresses.
cover Lord Fuzzy Bottom's eyes as he flies around.
As Rob, you start walking down the stairs. You see Draco being carried by a woman. And Draco is a woman and in a dress. Mega.
Hold on a second.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you do it?
In this case, courtesy of the rolls, Rob would see only Draco, apparently, floating in midair saying, Draco, how are you flying?
I never told you my name. That's creepy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And this, sorry, I thought you had.
No, they haven't properly introduced each other.
No, wait. You were
Oh.
introduced. You were introduced by TK.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
was-
TK did,
everybody
yeah.
was introduced. Everybody was introduced.
In that case, I'd say, Draco, you, how are you flying there?
I'm not flying. I'm being held up by Desra.
Who?
Yeah.
I don't see nobody.
And you're blind.
If you want, you can go down.
I
the stairs
don't know,
first.
because I can see you.
She speaks towards you, saying, "If you want, you can go down the stairs first." You don't hear her.
No, I do not.
I don't think he knows I'm here.
I don't think he can see you.
Tell him. He
What are
can
you
go
talking
down
to,
the
lass?
stairs first.
Want to go down the stairs first?
I think I gotta use the bathroom.
All right. Mighty polite to you. As Rob will head down the stairs.
TK, you start to hear creaking on the stairs.
Well, it'd be more like splorching.
Yeah, you hear splorching.
Well, that does not sound like Desra.
And then you hear creaking.
Oh, then that's probably. Gotcha.
As Rob enters the basement, and then a bridal carried Draco enters the basement. Hi.
Good grief.
Hey, Mega, check the end.
Hi, TK.
Hi. I thought Desra was here, so I thought she would have come down.
Desra, who is currently holding Draco, just kind of blinks. She's like, "Can no
Oh.
one see me today?"
Sorry.
I don't think
I
the
didn't
slime
expect
can
you to bring
see me.
company with you.
I don't think the slime can hear you.
I don't think I
Well-
can hear you.
I have got some questions. Considering
I
I finally figured out
You have
the
some
mysteries of
questions,
my memories.
and I have a beautiful dress for you.
I do not want to dress, and 2, turns out you're the one who created me.
You see she stops in her place.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You don't remember?
Hold on. One second. Need to do one thing. Ooh. You remember that now?
Yeah? Kind of ticked off that you kept that from me?
Draco, she sets you down. Well...
I'm just gonna leave you to be. I walk outside. I walk out of the basement.
Two chairs appear, and she sits in one. And for once, she puts her hood down.
Take the other seat.
Oh dear, that's a bit of a story there. Wow.
Rob sits down in the seat Desra's sitting in, thinking that the chair is empty.
I want to know this. I want to know.
Third chair.
I want to know the truth.
Third chair appears. Rob, you feel yourself moved inside.
Nutters offers her the pipe. The one
Okay, this is a weird feeling. But alright.
Picture of what happened, you know.
I can do it myself, don't worry. As she sways her hand. Well...
Nutters pulls out a bag of popcorn from somewhere and sits down.
How do I put this?
So, TK, am I gonna meet this desert fella? Last fella, whoever they are?
Right
Or...
here.
Where?
I gesture to Desra.
There ain't nobody there, lad.
One sec, I'm gonna try something here. She
You are
snaps and
blind as a bat.
You have true sight cast on you, Rob. Allowing you to see Desra's form.
Rob sees a fuzzy, blurry outline.
Yeah. She waves.
Anyway.
Okay, that's new.
I think you're going to have to adjust to me being in your presence.
Well, it's true sight, not true hearing, so sadly I still cannot hear her.
kill it just eventually.
Anyway.
Well,
Let's cut.
you
Give
know
me
how I don't
the
like
truth.
you know how I don't usually use chronomancy?
Yeah, that's been kind of a sticky point for you. During the timeline events, it seems like you dabbled in it.
Yeah, a lot. We've been here before. Well, I have. You haven't. End of the world, people dying, you know how it is. This
What you
event-
saying, lad?
Shush.
This convergence, whatnot, you know. You weren't there for it the first time. You didn't exist. This group was still kicking, still running around doing their shit, but well, things didn't go as planned. And
failed.
yeah, pretty much they did. But not the person got what they wanted fail. No. Something went wrong. Something broke. Do you know what phlogiston is?
If I remember hearing correctly in my travels, isn't that like the stuff in between worlds?
We exist.
Or am I getting mixed up?
Wait. Distant? Oh, I know that.
We exist in what is known as normally a crystal sphere. You can get out of these spheres using cool little ship things. You saw one before. But if you touch this stuff, you're just kind of gone. No afterlife, no death. Just your soul is forfeit. Things broke. One thing cracked into another that wasn't supposed to.
So like the entire crystal sphere broke and flooded the entire reality?
Yeah,
or
pretty
something?
much. That's a fair way to put it. The barrier that was keeping us safe from the things outside there no longer existed. It was...
Well,
things...
that's not good.
Things were just coming to an end. And... I couldn't just sit by. I had to do something.
Was it pigs in space?
Shut it.
Everything was colliding together in such a way. The magic, the weave, it was so unstable. I could barely handle my own magic. I wasn't able to interact anymore at some point. Well, I could interact, but it was risky. So when everything went to shit, I went back and started a project. I thought if I could make something that's a little piece of me that could stay around when it comes to the time that I couldn't quite interact, maybe things would change. But I think I only got one shot at this. So I had to get it right. And I ended up making you.
Jeez.
So I guess in a weird way, I'd technically be your mother, but don't think about that. You were incomplete. You were just a kid. Like, I can make a person. I can make something. Well, I now can make something like that. But I can't make up experiences. I mean, I can make you think you thought something. I can make you think you had this whole other life. But if that thin wall breaks, then everything you know nothing. That's the only thing you know. So I had to start from the lowest possible point and made a kid. From there, nurtured you up. Listen, I'm not stupid. I know me. I know the shit I get into and the chaos I attract, so if I directly raised you, it would have been dangerous for the two of us. So I orphaned you off, kinda, a little bit. I helped some people in a town and they owed me a favor, so favor made. Something weird happened. The town got attacked one day by this, group of Fortychians.
Who?
Fortychians, time demons? Fate demons? You know, the Fate Realm, Fortyche?
Oh.
They kind of came after me. I did
I'm
something I
guessing they
wasn't
didn't want
supposed
you
to.
putting me in the timeline.
Yeah, you weren't exposed to exist, and they are supposed to remove things that aren't supposed to exist, so... Yay!
Should I be concerned about those things appearing at some point?
No, I dealt with it. I made a deal with Melna. You're safe.
Plus, Bella did it too.
I actually think I
Okay.
gave her the idea.
That's at least one less thing I have to worry about.
The town got attacked, and I had to deal with that. And I couldn't risk you dying, so I had to hide you. So I gave you a little booster shot and activated the dormant magic in you because I didn't know when I'd see you again. Then I cast a hiding spell on you, I guess. Something so no one can locate you. And then I gave you a tracker. So I could. She points at your bird. But something along the way, your tracker went dark. And I felt this sickening feeling as I couldn't know where or what was happening to you, but your magic got twisted. Everything going on here is not what I designed you to be. And
Well, those hags are probably the ones that twisted my magic. I remember that vividly.
Can't say I know anything about any hags, but that sucks.
I quickly relay what happened in that one memory where I ran into those hags after I escaped the town.
Huh. You see, I don't exactly actually know your memories. But there was one thing I could do. Well, the whole village was being burnt down. I used all the failed attempts because I was going to give those all to you because each one of those remnants actually had a small piece of fragment of magic left in them that was keeping them a remnant. So, and I had to decommission all of them, so I took them all down, took their magic, slapped it into a drone, and sent him off. And the drone found you, and she gestures to your body.
And I got sucked into the drone's body. Explains that, at least.
Yeah, the drone's body was made to hold a vaster amount of power so you could properly grow. The smaller body would have just crumbled.
Just been young forever.
Pretty much.
Well.
And then I got a warning message from the drone that one of those creatures found you again. Somehow that they located you. And it engaged an emergency plane shift.
Emergency plane shift?
Yeah, you know what plane shift is. Take from spot somewhere else. No clue where you went. I just know that it disappeared and went somewhere in a multiverse. And you were lost from me.
I'm trying to think of where that could have happened. Because I remember going from the one town to the Kingdom of the Plains.
That's where you plane shift to.
Those worlds were not next to each other. Those places were never next to each other.
That's a pretty big distance.
Because I could have sworn that made sense. I didn't remember there being a plane shift anywhere in there. You think it'd be something I would notice?
Well, there's a brief period of non-sentience between the transfer. You gotta make it seamless, you know? If you don't make it seamless, then you know. And if you know, that causes problems.
Well, that's just grand. So I was in a world I wasn't even supposed to be in originally.
Yeah, I was hoping that you would have stuck around inside. That's why I specifically made you in this Feywild. Made you in the Feywild at first. Because I thought eventually, with a timeless body, you'd eventually catch up to this. And you'd be more used to the Fey, so you'd be able to handle and contort their magic more, but...
Instead, I ended up in the material plane and had learned their magic more effectively.
Which I find very, very, very interesting, and I'm very proud of you for that. And it's really cool.
I guess thanks. Well, I guess there was some good things that came out of that whole situation. Did meet a bunch of good people, helped a lot of people, really kind of did prepare me a good bit for this in its own weird way.
I can tell your soul's untwisting, but it's still got a little dent in it.
Oh.
And I'll be honest, I tried to fix that before when it was all really twisty. When you first released me, technically, all my me's converged. So because the me went to the past, and that me was catching up, trying to track you down from what I remember where you were, so I was trying to find that. I caught up when you freed me, so we just kind of together.
It kind of resynced.
Yeah, pretty much.
So to speak.
All of us resynced across the different places. So many spheres you can see magic in.
Another good thing that I ended up in that specific reality, I guess.
I suppose, yeah. Funny how things work out, huh?
Yeah. Well, I got my memories back. I was told that the aunt from my memories would be the key to solving all this. And that's now I know that's you.
Not exactly.
I think you do have a role to play in all this, still.
Do you remember what memories finally revealed, speak their name.
Guess I'm gonna have to call on ya. The time comes.
Who am I? What's my name?
Desra.
Desra. I have a last name, you know.
Let me guess, you're not gonna tell me, aren't you?
That was spoiled.
Lord Fuzzy Bottom looks up at her with the big black eyes and says, Nana.
Well, we brought. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be another ride.
No, my last name. Have you ever seen the show Beetlejuice?
What?
Okay, so there's this like play, and there's this guy, and he can't. If someone says his name 3 times, he exists or something, but he can't tell another person his name. So he kind of like played this charade game with this girl who was going to jump off a rooftop in order for her to figure out her name, but then she absolutely fucking trolled him. I can't exactly tell you, though I want to.
So I have to figure it out somehow.
I've already indirectly told you it.
So you've already told me it in a roundabout way. I've got to figure out how.
During that little time inside of.
Oh, during that superhero thingy.
Yeah, that thing. I modified I modified my last name into that beautiful disguise.
I'll have to try and remember.
You have people that can help you.
Actually, yeah. Hey, Nutters. Assuming you're here.
Yeah.
What was the name? What was the alias Desra took up when we were in that superhero game? Do you remember?
Chocolate Rain?
No.
Baby born, another.
That's what she was trying to do, but that wasn't the
And
name.
I almost succeeded.
It was something chaos something.
Shoot. Watches, no one remembers.
TK Boyle.
Well, actually,
does anyone but
if I have a
Diego
question
remember?
on memory,
I actually do remember.
Yeah,
Diego remembers.
I don't.
Who remembers?
Wes,
I do,
remember?
but my character doesn't actually know it, so.
Nutters knows
Character
that.
actually does know.
And if he asks, you do have to tell him, because he would remember it. I can't rely on my memory because of brain
I just want
damage.
to see. I want to see.
Names are one of the things I have a hard
Wes,
time
do
with.
either of you remember?
I don't think either of them are there.
Yeah, I'm not there.
I'm just asking if you yourself remember.
Isn't that is it the same name as the one that
She used in the game.
what was his what's his name? I forgot the name. I know the name, but I don't know. Give me a second. I'll remember it. I'm not good with names. I'll probably remember it some point.
Son, do you remember it all?
You cannot ask me to remember a name, Hijack.
Okay.
And that is the truth. I am the worst person I have ever.
TK
with names.
Boyle.
What?
Do you think this desert person would like a drink?
You're making me lose my train of thought. So Nutters, what is the name? Or what was her name there?
I hand the fuzzy outline, my custom tankard.
She takes it and she touches your hand. Does that change anything for you? I'm not sure if it does. It might.
It would. I would be able to hear her through a thick layer of static.
As she touches, she says, "Thank you."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. Which drinks?
All right. Desra drinks the leftovers of the potions and some broken glass.
She fully drinks it, crunching in her mouth. Cruncher.
And to your question, TK, personally, I do not remember because I can't ever remember names. I have a really hard time remembering names in life.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
know
like
you
a
as a
lot.
player can't remember character might, so I'm hoping that.
But Nutters
TK,
would
it
because
is
he spent a
lost,
lot
right?
of time. Nutters would because he spent almost the entire end of it inside of her head.
TK, Desra is the last, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I get my brainlands right.
Technically, I'm an Eldritch Horror, but who's asking?
Technically, I'm an Eldritch Horror, but whatever.
Dev, check DMs.
Technically, I'm an Eldritch Horror, but you know, potato, potato.
And from what I read, I've been reading all we've been playing. The difference between cantrips and spells are a spell actually changes the weave, alters the weave, whereas a cantrip does not alter or change the weave in any way, shape, or form.
We'll see.
And Nutter says, wasn't it something like, pitter, patter, paddleacky?
Oh, wait, no, I remember it now.
Wait, is your last name Padalecki?
She looks at you and she touches her nose.
Desert Padalecki.
You explode.
Wait, seriously?
You explode. I need everyone in the room.
Please,
I need everyone
for
in
the
the
love-
room. I need everyone in the room to make a dex save.
For the love of all that's good and just, tell me I didn't just actually blow up.
No, you exploded.
Oh God!
Nutters would actually use his reaction to teleport
Yeah, that's fair.
Lord Fuzzy Bottom out of the room instead of dodging.
Okay.
Oh no, out of the room. Bye.
Just want to point that out.
Well, they just accidentally set off a ticking time bomb, apparently.
Oh yeah. Wait,
Whoops.
your name is Desra Peta. No one may know. No one may know.
Confusing.
As 6, 12, 13, 12, 24, 24, 35, 45, 52. Everyone in the room takes 52 points of pure damage.
Whoops. My bad.
As this,
Hopefully
as
everyone
You
but
you
No,
see
me
this,
takes
you
that
see the
damage.
room just fill with this glowing, just like fog of pure magic. As Jester says, "Oh fuck!" As this bubble appears and slowly condenses back down onto a structure that was inside the bubble, and it slowly stops
Hey,
going.
Hijack, what's the DC for the save?
Just tell me what you rolled.
I got a 17.
You take the damage.
I'm resistant to magic.
Yep, you take half. You have advantage on the save.
No, it's if I save, I take no damage. Or if I save, I take no damage, and take less damage if I don't save.
Oh, the AOE.
That's how resistant works.
The AOE. That's evasion.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Well,
I get
tell me,
advantage
I'll make
against
my
spells.
roll.
Hold
I
on.
just want to point it out. I'm resistant to magic.
Okay.
However that works, you tell me. So I got advantage. You said
Yeah.
19 and 18.
Magical resistance from the Yuan-Ti gives you advantage on any save that has to do with a spell.
I technically also have resistance, courtesy of my magical school. So.
Okay. So advantage.
Yeah, mine is just it's background. I have resistant. It just says resistant to magic.
Yeah, like the Yuan-Ti, you get advantage.
I think it does say effects.
Yeah.
I got an
magical effect
18.
you have to save for, you have advantage.
Lord Fuzzy Bottom is resistant to magic. Period. By the way, if you look at.
I got 18
He also
hijack.
has that one. Yeah, you take half. You still take damage.
All right, do I take half or full?
Magic resistance doesn't reduce how much damage you take from magic. It just gives you a better chance at resisting it.
Yeah, that's what he was just saying. So.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm.
So I take half damage. So I'm 22.
Yeah,
it was 44, right?
You'll take half of 52, so 26.
I have 52. Okay, 26.
You take 26. You take 52 mega.
All right.
As the aura sucks down back to a humanoid form, she picks up the different pieces of TK around the room that are actually broken open like a wooden shell or a Russian nesting doll. Well, I didn't think you'd do that inside. And TK, you look at your hands and you are glowing.
What the hell just happened?
Well, you fixed yourself, and over 600 and over what was it? How long from when you plane shifted to now was it? How long has it been? A few hundred
Multiple years?
A decade or two?
I don't know exactly. I haven't been keeping track of that in that detail. I only know it's been many years.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been about 40 years, maybe, since you were cursed? Anywho, that was 40 years worth of pent-up magic twisted in a small knot. You just dropped an iceberg into your cup of water.
The 40-year-old version just had his chest waxed.
Exactly.
Nutter slams down his staff and casts healing prayer. Everybody can roll 3d8 to add to their hit points.
Don't worry about that, as Desra casts, as she casts Desra's. Hold on. Let me look at it. I believe it's called.
Desra's Indiscriminate Cure?
Yes, Desra's Indiscriminate Cure. Thank you. As a D12, a D20, a D8, a D6. 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I need a D4. 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, 31, 34, 124 health you all heal.
Well, that's good.
Did you see my question that I sent you earlier, Hijack? Indiums. Referring
What
to
happened?
the acorn bags that I made.
Will that kind of thing happen every single time I say your name?
No, just the
Just don't
once.
say her full name.
No, just the once.
You only
There's
need to say it
just
once to
once.
remove the curse. That wasn't because you said my name. That's well, it is, but it isn't. It's because the curse has basically been cock blocking your magic. And you know when
So now my magic
you know,
is unrestricted.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean no more wild magic?
I guess we'll find out in due time.
Cast something.
Okay. Where's is my runic revolver okay? That didn't like get destroyed in the explosion, did it?
I don't know where you found
Hold up. Before you cast anything. Globe of invulnerability.
You have so little faith in me at this moment.
And I'll look over.
Well,
I'll
you
look
did
at-
just
I'll look
blow
at
everyone up.
I'll look at Thrill King and say, and point to the door and say, we have an area kind of thing, you know.
Oh, good point.
Hold on. Hi, Dark Dude. Can the explosion be heard from outside the basement?
No.
No?
Actually, yes. Nutters, you would have felt this. This was an explosion that momentarily actually disrupts the enchantments in the bag. Everything goes back to normal, as per how the bag works. But everything for a second, it's basically like a power surge.
Right. It did enough to actually damage it to the point where it had to reform, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the testing range before I fire off some magic.
Let's go outside. So yes, everyone not only heard it, but felt it. As
Oh, boy.
if you're a magic user, you just got the biggest gut-wrenching pain in your life. Like on the ground, trying not to
Writhing.
Yeah. So upstairs, Tupa and Draco.
I'd brought Lord Fuzzybottom to Nutter, so I would be there.
So Tupa and Draco just
Actually, when the explosion happened, Nutters teleported Lord Fuzzybottom to his nursery.
The nursery is completely safe due to the enchantment on it.
Yeah, that would be the safest room in this building.
It's
probably.
not. It's even though the surge happened, Desra herself put a charm on that room.
Yeah, and Nutters would have gone out of his way to make sure that
That room is safe.
nothing can happen to Lord Fuzzybottom in that room. And Lord Fuzzybottom knows that that's his safe room, that nothing can hurt him there.
Tupa, you were saying?
No, I brought Lord Fuzzybottom to Nutter, so I would be down there. Yeah.
I will go down there, just clenching my stomach like, the fuck just happened?
Sorry.
We had a little oopsie.
Jesus.
You also feel it, Scout. As up in the potion crafting room, we hear a Tibble!
Ah.
And Jerome?
I'm like just imagining there's like a car alarm just going off in the far distance.
Yeah.
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Jerome just appears in the room with everyone. As Jerome, you were in your room, normally meditating. As the surge went off, and you stopped existing for a second. You found yourself floating in the void. You saw him. He looked at you. gave you a nod, and you appear in the basement.
Like, you're not supposed to be here. Bye.
What happened? What did you just do?
Well, you know how my magic's been tangled up and locked away behind weird curses and shiz for as long as I can remember?
Yes, what did you just do? Can you do it again?
No, because I just untangled 40 years worth of magic at once.
I need to get back to what you just did. Send me back to where you just sent me now.
How? I don't know!
Desra, help him figure that out. I need you to get him back to what he just did so I can get back to where I should be.
Jerome, what are you talking about?
He called Jesus.
Hey, you know what?
Like, I know, but
Lord Buzzybottom
I know
can
you've
help.
got your own thing, but you need to explain sometimes.
It's a long story. Basically, I stopped existing for a short period there, and then I came down here. Did not move at all throughout that time. Whatever just happened sent me back to where I want to be. I do not know any other way to get there. What just happened sent me to where I want to be. I need that to happen again.
I can't recreate that.
Figure it out.
So you want me to get cursed again? Spend another 40 years of existence exploring and getting caught in misadventures, and then rediscover how to undo the curses, and then discharge all that magic at once, all over again, just so you can have a few seconds of wherever the heck you went.
What I'm saying is, you have Desra right now. She can help you find out what you just did, and possibly make it last.
Well, we know
Permanently.
exactly what happened. I don't want that to happen permanently!
As I said, you can find a way to cast what just happened.
West,
Yes.
you have lost the mask of many faces. Gain a one of your boons of a rare variety.
Okay.
And are left with a coded message. In his native tongue.
10011010101.
I'm pretty sure you have the key.
Hey, you
I will send it to you later.
don't talk about his mama that way.
Whatever the 7.
I'm not Tin Can, I don't know what that means. But yes.
I say this because if it's a language others comprehend.
Well,
Yeah, I'm with TK. I don't want that to happen. That felt. Oh god, I think I'm gonna barf again.
well,
If you don't want it to happen, then you would be saying that you do want it to
no
happen.
puking. You're in a very nice dress.
I got precipitation. I can clean it up.
Well, the dress actually can't get dirty at all, so.
Even better.
I am going to walk upstairs, and I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to throw a fireball and see what happens.
I barf from TK shoes.
If you
The
do, I
barf
will
instantly
instead use
disappears
you
for
as
a
the
reason.
target.
You head outside the bag.
Out.
Do you want your?
No, I don't go outside the bag. I just go out in front of the castle.
Oh, okay.
You know, since
You
it's
wait
still
a minute.
just safe to just shoot a fireball out here without it hurting anyone.
Do you want to activate a wild surge?
I can choose to do that.
You've always been able to choose to activate a wild surge.
I'm gonna see if there's if I can feel my magic trying wild
So you activate
when
a
I'm
wild
just
surge?
trying to straight cast a spell.
So you want a wild surge?
No.
No.
I
He
want to
wants
just
to-
see
He
if
wants
there's.
to see if he can do it without it going wild.
Well, I want to see if I can. Basically, above board, I'm trying to see if there is a role for wild magic, but my character could probably
so
feel
you don't want wild
magic could
You don't
potentially
want
go
your
wild.
you don't want your magic to surge.
I just want to try and cast a spell regularly.
You cast it regularly.
And see if the usual feeling that the spell could wild
it's
is
cleaner
there.
than usual. That roughness as your magic starts to form, as it forms in you, it used to feel like sandpaper. Now it's fluid.
So I just cast a fireball and it doesn't wild at all. There's not even a feeling like it could destabilize.
There was no feeling of any blocker, no stop.
Huh. Now, let's see if I can wild. This time I'm going to attempt to wild as well.
Nutter stops him and says, "Hey, don't just wild. Control it. Make it have an extra effect of your choice.
You think I can actually pick
yeah,
how the
TK.
wild magic manifests?
TK.
I say try to shoot a magic missile at that tree, but have purple flowers grow in its wake.
TK.
You know who you're talking to, right?
Try it.
Like,
TK.
all of my wild magic goes.
TK. Listen.
Yes.
Listen to the squirrel. He is.
I was
very
already
smart.
listening to him.
Then
Try it.
stop talking back and do it.
Last time you listened to the squirrel, I killed TK twice.
Yeah,
That
so
doesn't
I'm
matter.
kind of
3.5 times, actually.
Fair enough.
Deseret not helping.
When it comes to magic, listen to Nutters.
Oh, he should so be able to do what he was supposed to do originally now.
Try it.
Okay.
Purple flowers. Magic missile.
Well, that is not my. I don't know that's. I don't know magic missile, and I don't know how to.
Wild surge.
Yes.
Okay.
Nutters hand him a scroll with
So-
magic missile on it.
I'm
What
not
spell-
going to
what
use
spell
it.
you're casting
I'm going to
first?
try a spell I natively know.
Okay.
I'm going to try my old favorite, Fireball.
Fireball? Another fireball? Okay. Do you want a split surge?
Everybody,
A true
everybody,
surge?
everybody,
Hold on.
Can
everybody who
Hold on,
doesn't
Mega.
want
Could
to.
you shut it?
Shut it. Do you want
I'm
a
trying-
split?
I'm
Hold
just
on.
trying to make sure that everyone who
Everyone's
wants
into
to
the globe
make
of
sure.
Can you stop?
invulnerability. Got it. Into the globe of invulnerability, I get it. Do
Yeah,
you want
everyone who wants to make sure that
Oh my
they're
God.
in the globe of vulnerability, just make sure that they're in a safe location.
Yep.
now?
Do you want a split surge or a pure?
What does that even
Just choose.
pure?
As okay, I want you to pull up your wild magic table.
I already have it open. Do I pick?
Roll 2d10s.
Oh, does a split one mean I get to pick? Or
I'll show you in a second. Roll.
The point of this is so you
Roll.
learn how it works. Not because of what I said would happen. It was the point of you try
Roll
to do
D1
something
yeah,
and see
roll
how
the-
it works.
Roll the 2d10s, the d100. TK. Tell me what
I
you
was just trying to give you something to try to do to
Yeah,
get you to do something. You see what I'm saying?
roll your d100, TK, for surge.
I'm trying.
Sure.
Okay, 35.
35. Hold on. I need to find your DM really quick, TK, because I need to see the table.
35. For the next hour, my hair appears like
no,
fire.
No. You can pick any effect up to 35 on your list.
Oh!
Died on me.
So any number, you can choose any wild magic effect on your table up to
Up to
whatever you
35.
roll. Up to 35. What does your wild magic do? As you feel the surge happen, but you control it and tell it what to do.
guide it,
Oh.
more or less. Instead of tell it what to do, you guide it to a
You
specific
choose the
point.
path it takes instead of letting it randomly.
I cast
Happen.
Burning Hands on myself, and I regain a bunch of sorcery points.
Okay.
Why the fuck would you cast Burning Hands on yourself?
'Cause
Out of character. You
'cause
could
it
choose
can-
any of them. And there's people around you.
Well, that's specifically what it says.
But you can choose. He said you can choose multiple.
TK, normally when that effect burns you, it hurts. TK,
He did it to regain sorcery.
you're immune to fire damage.
Yeah.
You are now you now have fire immunities.
That means you
I
can throw
can get used to
fireball at
this.
TKO before flying.
TK, do you want to activate a split surge?
Let's experiment and see what that does.
Okay.
Nutters gets to work on making him some asbestos underwear.
Roll twice.
No!
Roll twice on your wild magic surge table. And those will be your 2 effects.
What?
100.
What would a
And?
what would a
58.
pair of masterwork
158.
asbestos
So
underwear?
100
How'd that
itself
work?
lets you select
Masterwork
any result from the
asbestos.
table. So you can choose one of them can be any result, and the other one will be 58.
Yeah, anything Nutters crafts is masterwork.
All
now.
fires within 30 feet of me are extinguished, and I gain a D10 health for every 5-foot square put out. And
You summon fire elementals. As a bunch of fire chewinga appear around you.
oh that was not expected.
So,
You know
how
what?
this works. Pure Surge, you roll once on the table, and you can choose any effect up to the number you rolled. Split Surge, you roll twice on the table and get both effects.
Oh, I misread. I thought I read 59 instead of 58. My bad. I still was choosing the other effect. I'm an idiot.
Alright. You get to choose the other effect, yes, but that's how these 2 things work.
Let's see.
You can choose to or to not wild surge. You have full control over your wild magic. As you are now not a wild mage anymore, but a reformed wild mage. Exactly the same, but more powerful.
Well, I'm going to gain the ability to consume coals if it was fruit of the Goodberry spell.
Cool.
So if I'm ever in a pinch.
And actually,
You know, man.
Nutters watching him play with his magic now realizes that TK could have even higher potential. As he whittles him a little ring made out of wood. It's magic, so it won't burn. And he's gonna cast the enchantment of Alter Element on it.
By the way, TK, I know you. Oh wait, never mind. That was sorry, I forgot how my own effect worked. Jesus.
And he's gonna offer it to TK.
Well, thank you.
Now the only thing this doesn't apply to, Pure Surge and Split Surge, is when you use your wild tempo, or whatever it's called, to let you re-roll a dice.
Right.
Because that is you letting out the chaos. That is you deciding to take it
To just let things go wild.
and let things be chaotic.
Like, that's me letting things be true wild.
That's not because your magic itself is chaotic. It's always been with your wild surge when casting that your magic itself is chaotic. When you use that effect, you yourself are making it chaotic. It's not scraping up on stuff. You choose to let it go wild, and it going wild basically grants you luck.
Well,
No,
It is
I don't
the
want to
method from the
overstep.
chaos.
Is that item okay with you, Hijack?
Let me see.
You understand what I just gave him, right?
I'm guessing you gave me. I'm assuming what you gave me is a thing that will allow me to change the element of all my spells however I like.
Yes.
Oh, you gave him a ring of transmute.
Yeah. Transmute
TK.
element.
TK, you've now gained access to the transmute spell metamagic.
Sweet. So if something's resistant to fire, I can still fight it.
Yes. Or just if you just want a different effect than burning up everything around you.
On a second thought, TK, you gain a feat.
I get a feat?
Elemental Adept.
You got a foot? What? That's crazy.
Elemental Adept. Fire.
Oh, so fuck you to fire resistance.
Yep. You ignore fire resistance, non-immunity.
Plus, still, it's handy to be able to have access to more than one element. That's what Nutter's mind is thinking. Even if your fire can burn somebody that's resistant to fire.
TK?
Being able to turn your ability into acid or electricity
now,
is also
this is where something
really
a bit out of character comes in. You, yourself, are freely allowed to research other wild magic search tables. You just have to pass them by me first.
Right.
After a long rest, if you so choose, you can change your wild magic search table.
Oh my goodness.
Can I give him Nutter's chaos table? I'll totally sit down and create a D100 chaos magic
If you want to
table.
make a D100 chaos magic table, yes, you can run that by me. We'll check it over, and it can be supplied to TK.
Because I like making stuff like that. It would be fun. Because I know, because mine would be true chaos. Like, totally chaotic, random things happening. Like, you know, any
You
explosive
explode
damage
when you live.
turns into teddy bears.
Yeah.
Things like that.
But yes, you can run multiple wild magic search tables by me whenever you want. And for after a long rest, you can swap your wild search table.
Damn. This is going to get crazy.
If you ever forget to specify you switch your wild magic search table, okay, so how it works is when you take a long rest, you have to choose a new table. Like, say you choose...
If I don't specify,
If you don't specify a new
just
one,
automatically give me the last table I was using.
no, you default back to your fire table.
Okay.
And by the way, Nutters reaches over and touches the ring and adds a +3 to fire elemental damage.
Okay, so +3 to fire damage.
Yes!
Which could be changed, so, I mean...
So it'll just, whatever damage to elemental.
It's just gonna straight up add +3 elemental. But it's specifically for fire.
Right now.
Right, yes.
It'll change as the ring transmutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And that can be used as a +3 to resistance, because it's a ring, so you could swap that out if you need it to be resistant to something. You just can't do both at the same time.
You'll have a -3 to a specific elemental damage. Basically, you would be able to use your reaction if you have it set on resistance instead of addition. If you have it on subtract instead of add mode, basically you get to use the ring to reaction cast the absorb element spell. But only for the element that you've transmuted the ring to.
Well,
That works.
after all this...
Because according to what mine says, it's just resistance. It gives resistance to that element. Yeah.
The spell basically does that exact same thing, just...
But because of the mix of the mutate though, so it really could make it different.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you want to have it to where the mutate actually changes that aspect as well. Then yeah.
We'll think on it when it's being used. With that,
It would
outside
also be completely immune to
magic.
to
His magic.
well to fire or to elemental damage, because you wouldn't
Well,
want it to get destroyed while using it.
well, the mysteries of my past have been unraveled. Guess that's all that's left for me is to do what I was created for. I guess.
It's really weird when you say it like that.
Yeah, you could even change that to force. Change instead of fire to be force.
Hmm.
As the cart breaks out of the forest, and we see this large, vast valley. Enormous figures lumbering through it, walking around. A giant tree sits in the center that spans hundreds of millions of feet, putting
Nutter
some of
points
the
at it and
biggest
says,
mountains in
"Hey,
shape.
it's home."
It is technically a world tree. Or a tree of life, so you're not wrong. That could be considered an aspect of Yggdrasil.
Mm-hmm.
Might actually be the tree you're from. You are from the Feywild, so yeah, technically.
Yeah. I am from the Feywild, and I am technically a magical construct made
You're
by
from the
Yggdrasil.
Feywild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nutters was born
Born in the Feywild.
born in the Feywild as a magical construct created by Yggdrasil, Tree of Life.
So we see these giant figures all walking around. Tupa,
Mm-hmm.
you point out the warlord among these giants.
Mm-hmm.
And
The big boy, the biggest one.
you all see this large fungal creature. This huge mushroom giant. Foon. And as we enter the Valley of the Giants, that's where we'll end it today.
Hold the phone.
Me are gonna need a stone mech.
Yes.
Hold
We're gonna
the
need a
phone.
bigger cart.
Yes, Scout.
I'm outside wearing pants. Wait, my clothes. You changed it into a dress.
You don't like the dress?
No,
What are you, a suit and tie guy?
no,
Bunny suit.
Loincloth.
no.
Bunny suit.
I
Oh,
give
get
her
it.
like
You're one of those more retro people, aren't you? Or do you want something more
No.
homely? Do you want something more homely?
Yes, please.
Okay, something to remind you of the good old days. You're now wearing a T-shirt that has letters spelling Friends, and it has dots
I
between
hate
them.
this.
What? No one told me life would be this
In the
way.
font. In the classic font.
Alright, here you go. She snaps and you find yourself in a Nordic attire.
Very descriptive.
You make your own clothing. I'm not going to be descriptive on the clothing, so you can have freedom. If I describe it, I will and can describe the fabulous sparkly pink lace that is of the fuzzy bits that surround the neck, the cufflinks, the boots, the gorgeous Glorian oxen belt that sits at your waist, that is carrying a rose gold rose.
This is something Wes would make in video games.
The outfit itself is made of bear skin, but specifically owl bear, as it has a beautiful mane of feathers and fur.
I'm canceling you
butt
on
flap.
Twitter.
Both.
And
quite
assless
beautiful.
chaps.
I'm canceling you on Twitter.
Anywho, that's what I ended today.
I guess I had to do it myself then.
Eldrick is
Awesome.
just too.
As always, guys. Good night.
Right.
Good night.